Hello, I'm Lee, this is Joe, Buddy's down there somewhere. We're Roamin with the Rubes, and we're here at the beautiful Jondaryan Woolshed. So we're staying right here in the Jondaryan Woolshed Caravan Park. It is fantastic, isn't it, Joe?
Fabulous place. One of the largest wool sheds in Australia.
It is, yeah.
And well over 100 years old. Great to have a look around. Plus, lots and lots of heritage and historical items here. So if you come here for a couple of days, you can be pretty busy just looking around if you're interested in history. So I reckon we should start roaming around. What do you think, Lee?
Absolutely, let's go Roamin.
You'll find the woolshed at Jondaryan on Dar Road. Jondaryan itself is around 45 kilometres northwest of Toowoomba and about 40 kilometres southeast of Dalby on the Warrego Highway. Now let's take a look at the history of the Jondaryan Woolshed. It was one of the oldest and largest woolsheds in Australia, a stately monument to Australia's past. Its story began in 1840, when at the time the station was called Gundarnian, which is the local Jarowair dialect for place of the fire cloud. In 1845, the original owner was forced to sell the property due to a recession. The new owner changed the name from Gundarnian to Jondaryan. The original shearing shed was built on the station in 1847, and it was burnt down in 1849 by striking shearers that were angry about conditions and wages. Have a look at this newspaper clipping from 1849 regarding the reward for the apprehension of the fire perpetrators. Press pause to have a read. It's really worth a look. Construction of the iconic heritage-listed woolshed that stands today commenced in 1859. It was completed in 1861 and shearing took place in the new shearing shed later that same year. By 1873, 250,000 sheep were being shorn each year during the spring and summer months. The woolshed's infrastructure was used for the last time in the mid-1930s, and shearing continued in ever-reducing scale till the final breakup of the station at the end of 1945.
For locals in the district, the woolshed was always part of the landscape, but not many knew its history and no one took a lot of notice. Then in 1972, when the local school celebrated its centenary, they needed a venue to host a grand ball. The wool room was suggested, but a lot of work was required from the locals to level the floors and replace the boards before it was safe to use. 1,100 people packed into the wool room on the night of that grand ball. For most, it was their first glimpse inside the woolshed, and many were overcome by the atmosphere and feelings of the history enticing their senses. This was the start of the desire to see the old woolshed preserved for the future.
Today the woolshed is owned by the Toowoomba Regional Council and it's run by a team of enthusiastic volunteers. It's become a major tourism attraction in this area, and the complex features many heritage buildings and exhibits for visitors and guests to explore. So let's go have a look around.
Jondaryan Woolshed Caravan Park is conveniently located right beside the woolshed. There are a good number of both powered and unpowered sites, including by the creek if the weather is dry. There are cabins as well. The amenities block is very modern and clean and also includes a laundry. There is a camp kitchen. A dump point is located at the entry/exit of the caravan park. Doggies are welcome. And for 2 adults per night, a powered site with water hookup will cost $35 and an unpowered site $25.
Well, we've had a great few days at Jondaryan Woolshed. This caravan park is fantastic, isn't it, Joe?
Great facilities, lots of spaces,
Yeah.
terrific amenities building.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Absolutely fabulous, and some great buildings to look around at the Woolshed Museum as well. It's been wonderful. It has been super cold though, so bring your woolies with you if you're coming here in winter, but it has been nice and sunny, etc. You need a beanie if you've got a little noggy like that one.
Yep.
Other than that, it's been great.
It's been absolutely awesome. So much history to see. If you come here, you'll easily spend a few days just looking around if you're interested in that sort of thing.
So thank you so much for watching. We're going to continue our roaming now. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. We'd really appreciate that. Thank you. Bye.
See you next video, folks.